Good morning, good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Miss Fin Show. I am Miss Fins. Really do appreciate every single one of you guys coming on here and joining Miss Fin this morning. We have a great show for you today. As per usual, as per always, guys, do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe to Miss Fins. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much and welcome. We work really hard to bring you guys content each and every morning, Monday to Friday, weekdays at 8 a.m. Eastern, 8 to 9. Sometimes we go a little over, I'm not gonna lie. But hey, listen, thank you so much for joining Miss Finch. I really do appreciate it. So again, guys, on your way in, hit the like button, share, like, and subscribe. If you're meeting us from Twitter, Twitch, thank you so much for joining us. Really do appreciate it. If you do me a favor though, come over here real quick on YouTube, smash that like button, and then you can go right back to Twitter, Twitch. Follow me on all social media, guys. Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, where you can get all your Finch news, rumors, and my opinion on the Dolphins. That's literally it. So, guys, we have great interaction. So, on your way in again, thank you so much for joining Miss Finch this morning. We're gonna have a really great show. Um, this actually, I'm very excited about going over this because I got a chance to really get a few pointers from this Mickey D's, Matt McDaniel's, Coach Drippy, Coach McDrizzle. This man, I'm telling you, if I list all of the nicknames this coach already has, it's too much. It's actually a lot of fun, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, uh, Mike McDaniel, the Miami Dolphins' newest head coach. Yes, I said newest. So we don't know, people. Just being real. Um, yeah, we're gonna talk about him and his new his newest gosh, I'm so hot. Interview with the fish tank, guys. But if you guys can hear me, let me get everybody's fins up this morning, guys. Fins up, yes, Green Rat. Welcome to the Miss Fin Show. Thank you so much for joining. Hit the like button, people. Hey, welcome back. Thank you so much, King Mill. Yes, welcome back. Good morning, everybody. Von Joe, good morning. Chef Jew, as per usual. Thank you so much for joining. Philip P, good morning from Fort Pierce, Florida. That's awesome. Hey, bright and early. Fort Pierce, very beautiful place. So that's awesome. That's awesome. And you know what? Honestly, we got people from all around the world. All around the world. Actually watching us over here on Miss Fins on the Miss Fin show. So, guys, but yeah, Mike, you know what? Yes, your mic is up. Wait, can you guys hear me or no? Is it is it too loud? Am I too not loud? Do I need to raise my mic? Let me know, guys. Can you hear me? Yes or no? If you can hear me, great. If you can't, no, not again. Let me know, guys. But in the meantime, let me go ahead and see what you guys is oh, I'm loud. Let me check this out. How am I thinking so? Wait a minute. Ooh. Is this better? Wait. Hold on. Maybe bring me down. Hey. Don't bring me down. You know what I'm trying to say. Can you guys hear me? Is this better? Let me know in the comments section, guys, if this is better. We always gotta double check, people. We always gotta double check. Sounds great. See? Thank you, Green Rat. Much appreciated. It's okay, look. I've got lungs, so I tend to speak loud. And I will not apologize for that, guys. I won't. But guys, again, welcome to the Miss Fin Show. Thank you so much. As always, like, subscribe, share. We want to go ahead and get as many of you guys over here. Why? Because the more we do, the better. The more content you get. This isn't easy, guys. Like I tell you all the time, time is money. And I'm never getting these hours back in my life. And I say hours because it takes hours to set all this up, do research, and all of that. So I'm very grateful for having each and every one of you guys over here joining Miss Fans. It's awesome. If you guys could do me a favor before I get into it, I definitely do want to see what are your guys' McDaniel's favorite nickname. I know Mike McDaniel, not Mike McDaniel's. What is your favorite nickname? What is it? Man, why are people calling me this early? Jeez. Anywho, yes, put in the comment section, guys. What is your favorite McDaniel nickname? Like I said, McDrizzy, Co- Mac Coachin. I've heard so many. It's awesome. Joel Osteen. You need to stop. That's actually funny. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Listen, well, yeah, guys, we're gonna get into it. Essentially, Mike McDaniel, the head coach of the Miami Dolphins, recently had a interview on the Fish Tank. Okay, Ian Baller, yes, welcome to the Miss Fish Show. Mac Coach and Mac Drip, exactly. Mac Drizzle. I'm telling you, I've this man, never ending nicknames, which is I love it. I love it. He just went on the Fish Tank, which is the newest Miami Dolphins podcast with OJ the Juice McDuffie, former Miami Dolphins player, and wow, I just blanked out. Steph Levitt, yeah, yeah. Did I? Yep. To be honest with you, I'm pretty much Mac Genius is another one too. Yeah. McLovin, McDolphin. Yo, you guys are hilarious. You guys are hilarious with these nicknames. I love it. Love it. Keep it up because I'm gonna keep reading all of your your nicknames for Coach Mike, which I keep hearing too. I call him. But yeah, guys, they pretty much talked about him so far. Apparently, he's been a head coach now for 123 years. Years. Whoa. Where are we? For 123 years. That's crazy. I meant days, people, which I just realized. There we go, people. Didn't have the whole studio set up. Look at this. Jeez. But yeah, 100 and my accountant. That's different. I like that. That's a different one. But yeah, we had Matt coaching. He's been here for 123, 124 days now. I know this came out yesterday, so yeah, 124 days if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, they pretty much asked him a slew of questions. I cannot go over all of it. I'm just gonna highlight the ones that I like. Obviously, y'all gonna know which one I like the most because, hey, I mean, not that I'm slightly biased or nothing, you know what I mean? But yeah. Anyways, but guys, listen. Darth Maul Daniels. Good morning, Ken Shot. Welcome back to the show. Oh, you guys are hilarious. Yes, Philip Peak, it is early, guys. But I come to you early in the morning. So on your way to school, which school should be out by now. But if you still have school, sure, on your way to school, to work, if you work from home, you can hear me. Hear me anywhere, actually. Literally anywhere. So, guys, again, this is Miss Vince. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. And let me go over here with my little notes because you guys know you gotta have notes. So, apparently, Mike, I am not a rat McDaniel. Guys, you can't. You guys are too much. Anyhow. Let's see here. So apparently this is his seventh team. So Mac Drizzle's seventh team as far as coaching and being part of a staff in the NFL. Sorry, guys. I'm a bit parched. And guess what? Seventh team? Man, he gets around. I'm, you know what I mean? Because it's a lot of teams. Just saying. Um, and with that, one of the things they asked him, what do you have you seen between the start of you getting here to now overall with the team? And one of the things that I took away from that little portion of the interview was this is a young, hungry team. And I had to take a second. I was like, sir. First of all, yeah, you're right. We're one of the youngest teams in the NFL. Maybe right now with Tyreek and Teron, because they're old as fudge. Um, yeah, we might have gotten up a little bit more on the age of the team. But to be honest with you, now this is this is a very young team. Offense, defense, coaching, So that's one of the things that he noticed the most when he first got the call February, whatever, 7th, I guess, technically, or the 6th. And the 7th, he started day one. Good morning, Larry. Welcome back to Miss Phins. Um, from there on, one of the major things he noticed was this is a young, hungry team going back to back winning seasons. And even yesterday, not yesterday, last year, he highlighted how, going from those struggles towards the beginning of the year to actually going into that winning culture towards the end. It's a young team and you got to hit your lumps essentially. So, Mike Stone, yeah, baller, you're too much. Stop. Uh, love it. But yes, so as far as for him, he definitely noticed that this is a young team trying to get to that next level. You know what I mean? And I appreciate that. Good morning, Michelle. Welcome back. Yes, fins up, people. That's what I'm talking about, my girl. Hey, have fun at work whilst you listen to Miss Fins. Listen, so that's one of the things that I like that he noticed because we are a young team. We know this offense, defense. We're young. And that's one of the reasons why we've also struggled in the last 2 years because we're a little too young and not having that veteran leadership definitely just made us take a little bit longer in our development. You know what I mean? And that's something that he kind of touched on. So I'm glad that at least he recognizes the situation that he's coming into. That's always a good thing. You know what I mean? And guys, remember on your way in, you know what to do. Hit that like button and subscribe, okay? Hit the like button and subscribe. It's not that hard. So make it happen, people. Make it happen. Let's see here. Now the other thing that he mentioned too, he's very pleased. And again, guys, you guys can watch the whole thing. I mean, it's about 35 minutes. It's not bad actually at all. Go ahead and watch the whole thing. You guys can hear it from OJ, from Levitt, and Mickey D's. You can go ahead and ask him, and not ask him, but at least listen to what he's saying. But for the most part, that's initially what I got. Now, another major point that I got that I really appreciated because I think it was OJ that asked this. Now that we've done with OTAs and minicamp and all this other stuff, we're going on honestly like a 5 week break, guys. We don't have officially the start of training camp, but we can kind of guesstimate. Egg Mac bluffing. Telling you, you guys are on it this morning. Good, keep it going. The more you guys do it, the more I'm shouting them out. That's a look. If you're just tuning in to Miss Fins today, we're gonna talk about all of the nicknames for Mike McDaniel because this man has gotten the most nicknames I've ever heard for a coach. So definitely go ahead and keep it going because I'm highlighting them. Green Rat, Mike McFly. Yeah. Hey, that's a good one. I love Back to the Future. Um, yeah, guys. Mac Positivity. That's a good one too. I've actually heard that one too. He's Mike McDaniel, at least from what I've seen, has to be one of the biggest cheerleaders I've ever seen as a head coach. And I think I attribute that to his youth as a coach. You know, when you got these old timers, I mean, I'm trying to say old timers, but really extremely, and I mean extremely seasoned head coaches. they they're not as positively, you know, uh, ugh. They're not like that. Let's just say that. They're just not as like that as maybe like a younger guy who's super excited to be here and blah blah blah. So yeah, but hey, Mac positivity, I'll take it. You know, hopefully, a change of pace for Tua from having all these really tough coaches his entire life. This might get him to evolve to our new Tua, the Miami Dolphins Tua versus Alabama Tua. So there you go. Let's see here. So one thing that they asked him too was, what do you say to the guys when they're about to go on this long, long, long break before going? And I'm hearing my man Gus Sexy is already in France with his wife. And yeah, they're already on vacation, you know what I mean? And yeah, that's definitely I'm happy for him and her. And yeah, a lot of guys are just they're rest and recovery. Really, that's what you're expected to do in the off season. Be with your family. Once we start, once this break is done, we expect you to be 100% ready to go day one, and that's one of the things that he talked about. And as far as when will training camp start, typically, like I said, I've been telling you guys, we don't have definitively a set date yet. They haven't officially announced the date of training camp, but it's about 2 weeks prior to the start of your first game. And as we know, first preseason game. Ours is actually August 13th away with Tampa Bay. So, excuse me. With that being said, we could expect it to be around the last week of July because we are a new team. I do think we get a little extra. I'm not gonna lie. I think we do get a little extra. So maybe like the second to last week of July, towards the last week of July, is when we'll officially start. Um, just because again it's a new offense, new head coach, so that's pretty much what they do. Hey, yeah, baller. Hey, for real, Mike McYeezys. I keep hearing about this man and his drip and all these Yeezys that he has. So yeah, Mike McYeezys. That's a good one. I'm telling you guys, keep it going. It's a good. Y'all are y'all are on it this morning. Way to be awake with Miss Fizz. I love it, guys. Thank you for joining the party. Um, but yeah, so that's essentially what we got here when it comes to the training camp, when to expect it, and what he said was mostly it's not all about you. Obviously spend time with your family, blah blah blah, but you got to be ready day one when we're coming into training camp, ready for training camp, not get ready while you're in training camp because training camp is not that long. I mean, between it's like what two at most 3 weeks. Training camp, it's really like we're super establishing this offense, which is what I fully expect. I mean, think about it this way: the defense is now going into year three, same playbook. Thank God, thank you, Lord. This defense continuity, people. I'm all about continuity. Yeah, so this defense is already leaps and bounds. The defense doesn't really need um that much time to gel. I mean, the only person we really brought was what, Melvin Ingram. realistically speaking, in the defense. And then obviously, I mean, let's not lie. I know we have our undrafted players, duh, but and our drafted players too. But in reality, our defense is set. People, we just have to bring a couple people up to speed. You know, so I'm not worried about the defense at all. And remember, guys, once training camp come, the last cutoff day for everything that we're gonna be doing is August 31st at 4 p.m. Eastern is when they have to go ahead and make the final 53-man roster. So literally, they'll have about 2.5 weeks training camp, and then which I think this is probably the time when that last week of training camp when you're going to be seeing most teams get rid of most of their players. And with that being said, you're going to be able to see who's available. And I think that's where we will probably pick up perhaps a veteran at a vet minimum offensive lineman. I'm thinking that's what's going to happen because we already know what we're dealing with there. But yeah, so essentially, some of the things that he said, look, I'm not just here, it's not just about you. Relax, spend time with your family, start of training camp, be in shape for the start of training camp because we don't have time to lose. So, all those Mac muffins and Mac whatevers you eat, have all the fun you want, but be conditioned, be ready so that when training camp comes, you can just hit the ground. And one thing that he mentioned, which is true, a lot of guys end up not being physically in shape by the time the start of training camp comes. That you get a lot of soft tissue injuries. And that's when you get a lot of guys coming out here not being able to fully participate because at the end of the day, they're not able to go ahead and actually do all the work that they need to. So that's one of the things that he made sure to kind of instill in that last thing before he left, because it does affect everybody. What these players do, if they don't come back in shape, it will affect everybody. And that's one of the things he wanted to drive home because, hey, guys, I mean, these are. Okay, sorry, guys. These names are coming in hot. McFlurry. I love it. That's probably one of my favorite. Love it. But yeah, these guys are not gonna be there. Even though you can be, and I remember this vividly, you can be the best of your position, but you still need someone else in this game to be effective. So because of that, he yeah, he said these guys gotta be prepared, guys. They gotta be prepared. And you know what? I agree 1,000%. I'm hoping that we can hit the ground running, not having that much issues, because that is going to just expedite our ability to be able to implement this new offense. So, Esther Finn, welcome back to Miss Fins. Much appreciated, sir. Mike McTan, yes, another one. Hey, yeah, pretty much. Now let's see here. One other cool thing that I found out about him is that he actually had some impact. A lot of people say coming in that he is a running backs guru, blah blah blah. But realistically, he even said he had a lot of impact in the offense throughout his 7 years, and he's been able to play with different types of groups in the offense. Receivers, O line, QB, and that really helped him in understanding the positions and also to understanding the defenses because obviously when you're playing offense, the point is to be the defense so you can score and vice versa. So having that allows him having that experience allows him to have that versatility and understanding the overall team, which in my opinion should help him now that he's a head coach and he actually has to oversee everything. California, welcome back. Much appreciated, sir. Man. Pretty sure it's a sir, but I don't judge. But yeah, guys, hit the like button. Remember, and again, if you're just joining us, this is Miss Fins. I am Miss Fins, and this is the Miss Fins Show in the morning. Thank you so much for joining. Hit the like button, subscribe. Okay, soon enough, buy my merch. I'm working on that too. So, uh, uh yeah. Sorry, I've already seen my logo on clothing, and it looks good. Just saying. But yeah, so that's one of the things too that really I appreciate him. Another thing that they discussed was him and his time with the Washington Redskins. You know, when they drafted RG3, Robert Griffin III. His first year, he became, if I'm not mistaken, Rookie of the Year. QB, in case you didn't know. And with that, the way that they did it, typically from what they mentioned, is you tend to bring somebody that has experience with dealing with players with that specific skill set that RG3 had. I mean, he was being compared to the next Mike Vick, guys. And I don't know if you guys remember. He was his skill set. I mean, coming out of college, amazing. One of my favorite players to watch when he came out. I was really looking forward to honest. Well, first of all, RG3, dope name, love it, super marketable, so love it. Mm. As far as the team is concerned, most teams will go ahead and find somebody that already has experience with that type of player and then bring him in so they can work on the player to kind of fit that player into the scheme, right? But the way that the Washington Redskins did it at the time, they essentially found a way to use his skill set in the scheme or making their scheme work with him versus making him trying to fit into the scheme, making the scheme try to fit with him, which is a great thing because that helps with honestly being able to maximize a player's ability. To be honest with you, hey, 1 2 3 4 apps. Welcome back to Miss Fins. Um, so yeah, as far as that, they definitely spoke about that. Now, side note to that, I know everybody's super in love with what's his name, Mike Shanahan, and blah blah blah. Me personally, I can't stand the man. I don't care what kind of guru he is. That man ruined RG3. And for anybody that wants to say that Flo didn't want to, blah blah blah, whatever, it doesn't matter. Coaches rarely get the player they want. Let's stop with this ridiculousness, people, of oh, he didn't want him and that's why he sabotaged. Oh God, I can't stand when people make that very, I'm not using the words because children watch this channel. But man, it just irks me when people say that because at the end of the day, no head coach gets every player they want 100% in all positions, people, including quarterback. Now, you want to see real sabotage? Mike Shanahan to RG3. But I already went on a tangent with that one. Sorry, I know we're talking about Matt McDaniel, but I literally can't stand Mike Shanahan because of his decision ruined RG3's career. And I'm gonna leave it at that. If y'all want to hear some more, we can put in the comment section and I'll answer your comment. There you go. But personally, I can't stand Mike Shanahan. Moving on. So yeah, so I like that. Instead of forcing the player to fit his scheme, he fit or they fit their scheme to the player. Essentially, they didn't bring no expert. They worked on hard on being able to fit him or fit their scheme to his skill set, and I like that. And one of the things that they spoke about, obviously, and this is where my super bias is coming. And I don't care. As you can see, hello, he's literally right here. Mike gets sexy. Well, Mike Gasicki, aka Gasexy. Yes, is what I call him. Good morning, Batman. Welcome. Yes, guys. See? Thank you, host of the Miami Sports Fanatic Show. Check them out, man. Phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal people. If I'm not mistaken, they had OJ last night, if not, the day before. So definitely great, great show over there, guys. Batman, Gio doing phenomenal things. Check them out, like, subscribe. They're awesome. Always, always supporting Miss Finn. So really appreciate you guys over here for sure. But yes, guys, hit the like button. Okay. Share, like, subscribe. And the reason why I say that and why I like that is because when they were talking about Mike McDaniel, okay, they Mike McDaniel, who is Mike McDaniel? I mean Mike Gesicki. What do you do with a player like Mike Gesicki, especially in this type of run offense that they want to focus heavily on? We know this, people. Mike doesn't block. He only blocks people on Twitter. We know this. He's not that bad. He's just not good at all. So they don't use him like that. But he does recognize the skills, baby. Don't pay the bills, okay? And he is an elite pass catching tight end. And you cannot take that away from Mike Gesicki at all. Being number one overall last year in targets in the tight end position, I'm telling you, man. Top 5 tight end last year. Keep it moving. Cat for Life, welcome. Yes, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back to Miss Fans. Much appreciated. Hit the like button, subscribe. You know what I mean? But yeah, essentially, let me see because I wrote this down because I was so happy. Um, yeah, he's not a solid blocker, but he can learn. And having a top 5 or having a top player, an elite player in any position, it's always a good asset. Essentially, what I got. So, what does that mean? We got that's what that is what I keep forgetting. Sorry, guys, give me a second because if I don't write this down, we'll forget one more time. No. Okay. So, oh my goodness! It only took me like a million years to remember to do this. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna put it over here so I can remember to fix that. Sorry, guys. We're live. I know. I know. Let me get a little break. Do 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 do. I kept doing. Why is a lot of talking here? So, but yeah, essentially, what does it mean? All the different players we have in the different positions that we have here, including the offensive line, including tight ends, obviously, we're able to go ahead and take their skill set and add them to our scheme, which is what I'm waiting for. Because I keep being told that we got 5 offensive line coaches that are going to work magic with this offensive line. Okay, I'm with you. I expect you to make these young guys offensive line first round players to work out. That's all I'm saying. You claiming you giving me all these coaching, Matt coaching? Well, let's Matt get it there. So I gotta say, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, guess what, guys? I forgot my lights. There, y'all can see it, but it makes me happy. So I gotta put it. Yeah. So and everybody's always like, oh, they're gonna drink Gesicki, they're gonna trade this. Like, relax, people. I, girl, I gotta talk to you later. I'm working here. I'm live. Next. Sorry, people. Just all of a sudden, everybody wants to talk to me, and they don't know I'm live. Jeez, guys, see, live show, people. It's what we do here. But yeah, So I expect with, if I'm not, Breville, I can never say this man's name right, but he's supposed to be a tight end guru as a coach. I cannot wait, people, because to me, all unlocking Gasicki in that middle, guys, that middle. Talk about swimming, people. Pardon the Red Sea or Aqua Seas. Yeah. That meal's gonna be beautiful for Gasicki. That's all I gotta say. I'm telling you. So yeah, so that's one of the other things that I really liked and I enjoy. And to be honest with you guys can catch the rest. As far as him overall, those are kind of like the main things that I got from this interview. Another thing too that I really like is that he understands his role as a head coach, because this is about, um you're holding people's dreams. Less than 2% of all student athletes make it to a professional team, and for a National Football League, that's even less. So that he understands that this is people's dreams, and you have to be able to go ahead and do everything that you can to be able to maximize those players and maximize their abilities. And when you can show them that, you're able to go ahead and really have them buy into your vision. What can you do for me? It's not what you, not what, not sorry, no. For him, it's what can I do for you? How can I elevate you as the player so that you can go ahead and buy into what we're saying? And essentially, is I have to add value to you as a head coach. And I like that he recognized that, being a first time head coach, that's always a good thing, because not everybody gets the opportunity to be obviously a head coach. It's only 32 teams. 32. Um, and with that, it's good that he's able to go ahead and connect with the players and understand that it's not just about what the players can do for him and his scheme. It's what can I add to your skill set, to your life as a head coach, to make you better and reach even more of your dreams. And I like that. That self-awareness is good. Another thing, guys. Oh, I have to say this. This is probably gonna be, when it comes to the last, like, really point is, he fully understands that this year is essentially one and done. Yep. He absolutely understands. And you can hear it in this interview overall with the way that he says it, with the fact that he's referencing that this is a young team, back to back winning seasons, blah, blah, blah. Young, hungry team. This is going to be very interesting, guys, because he understands that it's not just about doing better than last year. Is you you have to exceed what has happened already, you know and he understands it's all about everybody working together, but he is aware that he has to do it this year. He has to go above, and to me, I like that. That's called pressure cooking. Why? Because at the end of the day, you have to understand this season is going to make or break him as a head coach, because this will determine whether he gets an extra year. Now, I think they're going to give him 2 years. I don't think he's going to get fired no matter what happens. Unless we go 1-15 or 1-16, I don't think he's getting fired. I'm just saying. Oh, I mean, hey, maybe he goes 1-16, and that's what was said to do. Allegedly. Allegedly. But no. Yeah, he definitely understands that this is it. He has to hit it off the ground, which is another reason why he emphasized so hard about players being ready before training camp and not getting ready during training camp. Because if it takes you a week to get ready or get conditioned while you're in training camp, you're already behind the eight ball. So because of that, yeah, he definitely made an emphasis on that. But he understands, and I like that he understands. That means he is aware that this is it. That's what it is. So yeah. What was I gonna say? But yeah, guys, what do you guys think based on our conversation today with Mac Drizzle, Mike Mac coaching, oh McFlurry, I'm telling you all of these. Uh, Sweet jumps. Welcome to Miss Phins, and you're hilarious. Really? What am I? Miss Congeniality? Describe your ideal date night with Gasecki. That is between me and him, sir. Or sir, ma'am. Because I don't know. But that was funny. I'm not answering that question. Let me alone. Anyways. Uh, um, but yeah. This is another thing too, which I've told you guys this before. He does. He definitely does understand too, not just the fact that he has to win, but also the fact that because we all say it, like Mac positivity and all this other stuff. Really, guys, a romantic dinner followed by a walk. Oh, you guys are hilarious. Um, he understands that he's super positive, hoorah. But he also understands that that's all fun and games, and that's great until you start losing and things like that. Because listen, if this team, and I've said this, that's the one thing that I'm a little bit scared of when it comes to him because he's so positive. Um, yeah, that this is gonna be an issue because I don't know if the players are gonna continue to buy in if things get rough. If you go on a 2-3 game losing streak, I don't know how they're gonna be able to keep up with with him honestly and buy into the team. So he's fully aware that yes, I may be all this positivity and all of that, but that's only gets you so far. Even with the media, like great, woo and oof, breath fresh of air until things go sour, then they're gonna be like, well, on to the next head coach, on to the next regime. Hey, Anthony Manzano, welcome back to Miss Fins. I almost said something else. Miss Fins, yes, welcome back to Miss Fins. Much pretty guys. Do me a favor, you already know this. Hit the like button, guys. Subscribe to Miss Fins. If you're joining us on Twitter, Twitch, thank you so much for joining Miss Twins. You know we love it. If you can do me a favor real quick, come over here to YouTube, smash that like button real quick. Just psh, that's it. Just psh. And if you want to, you do it 3 times. Psh, psh, psh. You're good. Okay. Softly caress that like button. Thank you very much. And then you can go back to Twitch, Twitter. It's fine. But appreciate you guys. Okay, for coming in and spending some time with myself, Miss Fins, and Good Sexy. Um, but yeah, that I like the fact that he's aware that it's all roses now until things go hard and get and get upsetting. So let's see here. Now, I want to get questions from you guys about Mac coaching. What questions do you have based on what we talked about today? Kind of going over the his the fish tank interview, and also too, what do you expect out of Mac coaching? What do you expect out of him as a coach? I want to hear that from you guys real quick. I'm going to highlight those comments. Let me see here. It's going to mention how the players goes. There you go, Manzano. You just nailed it for me. Thank you so much for contributing, guys. Keep it going. I want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think so far? So, Joe, and you mean Miss Fins? See, that's my one issue with having a players coach like McDaniel is that if things get rough, he might lose the locker room. Exactly. And guess what, guys? Going 1-7, any head coach loses the locker room. Any head coach, not Flo Dizzle. He gathered up the troops and changed it up, and we went on a 7-game winning streak. People, never been done in the NFL going 0-7 and then 7-0 in the same season. Never happened, especially back to back. It would have been even better if we would have made the playoffs, but yeah. But that's also one of my concerns with him. You be buddy buddy, but are these guys gonna follow you when things get rough? You know, and that's the issue. Because if you really think about it, honestly, those first 5 week guys, and you know me, I keep hearing it, I keep praising. I don't know who else says it, but I've said this so much already, and I'm gonna keep saying it. The Miami Dolphin playoffs will be the first 5 weeks this season. All five AFC teams, so conference games, and three of them are divisional games, guys. That's our season. Our season will be determined. Oh God, no, no, no! Don't tell me this. I'm sorry. Just thinking about it, man. New England, Baltimore, Buffalo, Cincinnati, and New York. The Jets. I mean, you can't even take the Jets lightly. That's the part that's frustrating. You literally can't even take the Jets lightly. They got better this offseason, better draft. My God. Obviously, Cincinnati shored up their offensive line. And they went to the Super Bowl. To me, that's an L. Buffalo, until we beat Buffalo, I don't know. I think we're splitting. And I'm starting to think it could go either way. Either we surprise them at home since they only will have 2 weeks of seeing what we have. And, we can beat them there at home, in that summer heat. Not summer heat, kind of like fall heat because it is September. But, yeah. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Until we do it, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you at this point, especially when it comes to between that. Now, yeah, Manzano, I'm with you. I think we sweep the Jets and Patriots, but we guess. See, no, I still think we split, but I'm starting to think we might split that last game up in Buffalo. But then again, I'm not sure. Oh God, this is gonna be rough. I'm telling you. Let's see here, California before the. That is true. California makes a good point here. I personally think the Jets are a few years out before they become a real threat. They have a lot of youngsters that still need development. Honestly, the Jets and us are the same. The difference is that we have 2 years ahead of them. So they kind of already started the rebuild around the same time as we did, but we put it together much quicker than what they have. But we've both. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. I know I'm live. Uh, uh, let's see here. Oh, well, guys, listen. Sorry, I just, I didn't realize it was important. The messages I've been getting. But it's okay, guys. We're live. This is what we do, can you read about player coaches? I think I did, Manzano. I think I did. But let me check. I think we see the Jets. Oh, okay. Let's see here. In my honest opinion, I believe a player's coach can lose the locker room a lot faster than a coach like Belichick or Flores that are more structured. Don't you agree, Miss Finch? Yes, Mazzano. 1,000%. I agree. Yeah, yeah. Um, uh, let's see here. Uh, Sorry, guys. Give me a second. I know. Listen, this is life, and I love it. Okay, but we gotta deal with this. Yes, I agree. That's why I say I'm a little bit scared about him when it comes to being a head coach. To be honest with you, only in that sense because being too buddy buddy, you never know. So yeah, let me see here. Does Matt go? You know what? Let's see here. Sweet jumps. Does Matt Genius make you want to run through a brick wall when you hear him, or do you zone out like I? That's actually a good one. I like that. Honestly, it's different, and I'll take it. I'll take it. That's no problem at all. I fully expect for him to honestly to give it to us. I expect him to still. It's a change, which is a good thing. It's always a good thing. Change is good. It's gonna take some time for people to deal with it, but we can still make it happen. Okay. Listen, guys. I'll tell you this. I'm excited about this year. Um, and honestly, I think uh, I really do think, honestly, that we're not fully starting from scratch, and I like that. Thank goodness, because was my biggest fear. Good morning, Bones. Welcome back to Miss Fence. Appreciate you, Bones. Yeah. Oh, you know what? You make a great point, and I'm gonna end it with this because I think this is very good, and I want people to understand this. By no means do I mean this. Why does kindness and is ready? Why does kindness and ready going is considered soft as a coach? People try too hard to make issues to fit their narrative. You know what? I don't think kindness is soft at all. I think you have to be a very strong person to be kind because of the things that we all deal with in life. I mean, you have to understand, like, man, listen, guys, we're all humans. We all deal with things all the time. And the fact that we have so many things we have to deal with and still be able to be kind on top of that, to me, that is the biggest show of strength. I don't think that him being the way that he is by any means that it's a bad thing. And I appreciate him being kind like that and being uplifting. And I think that's gonna be good. But my concern is that, and I've seen this before, be kind like that. You also have to understand that it means you may not always get the results you want because at tough times you may need to be a little more structured and a little more serious with people. And maybe that might be a hard conversation to have. Listen, confrontation is not easy for anybody. Well, some people are better at it than most, but At the end of the day, guys, if we can find a way for us to have this coach really resonate with this team, especially in that offense, man, we're gonna be leaps and bounds ahead of any other team. We already have the defense said. Special teams is good. Literally the last part, which is why I really wanted to have that 5 year plan with Flores, because to me, this was the year for him to establish that offense. But it is what it is. Whatever. He got Mark Jackson, in my opinion. But if you guys don't know what I mean, Google it. You'll know what I mean. I really do think that this is gonna be something for us to watch, and it could be something very beautiful, honestly. And yeah, I mean, say what you will, people are gonna be upset. Obviously, people are gonna be happy, but at the end of the day, guys, at the end of the day, this is what matters. But even this doesn't matter as much as this and this. You know what I mean? We use this to cope with all the things that we have to deal with. And having a head coach that's super happy, super friendly like that, maybe that's what the players need right now. I just hope that he has the ability to still keep this locker room when things may not be as great. This season, honestly, we're on a wait and see, people. Like my good friend TD Phins always says, time will tell. It's true. Time will tell. And being kind is not a show of weakness. In my opinion, it's a show of strength. You just have to be able to be flexible, because not everybody um, responds to the same thing. So that's the only thing, honestly, that I wanted to go ahead and leave you guys here. It is the 9 o'clock hour, guys. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Hey, appreciate you. Look at this. Mac E Mouse or Mickey Mouse. Listen, I love Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. Okay, okay. Hey, you're gonna have the last word when it comes to that. I love it. Um, honestly, this is exciting time, guys. But as you know, just so you guys don't know, if you don't know tonight, we have the Miss Fins will be tonight with Titty Fins Talk. That's why I brought them up. And the 8 p.m. hour, people. We have our night show, our weekly night show, Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Tonight, 8 p.m. Miss Fins will be with Titty Fins Talk over here on Miss Fins. Okay, so I expect each and every one of you guys to come over. We're gonna have a great talk today, TD and I. It's gonna be a good, fun show. We're gonna bounce off some ideas, but guys, listen, I'm excited. I'm grateful to have you guys. But yes, come through tonight, Miss Fins, episode 10 of our weekly Wednesday 8 p.m. show, guys. Thank you so much for joining Miss Fins. Oh, let me see here, Manzana. Before you go, Miss Fins, can you read my last comment, please? Sure. Let me read it. Let's see here. TD, oh my God, you're here. Guys, see, TD in the building already. You know something I realized? A lot of people listen to Miss Fins in the morning, but they may not comment. So you never know who's listening. But yeah, guys, check TD and I tonight, 8 p.m. over here. Now, Manzana, you did ask me, please. So let me see what you said last. Okay, but as a head coach in the NFL, like Mike McDaniel is going to be tough. If you're too kind to a player, they can take that as a sign of weakness and take advantage of you all the time, Miss Fins. That is true. And it goes both ways. I think it's kind of like it's think about it this way. Okay. Lurk. Look at it. Lurk. I love it. But think about it this way. If I have to say thank you to my parents. My parents are awesome. I have siblings and things like that. My parents had the foresight and the wisdom to understand that myself and my siblings are very different people, and they treat us very differently, in a good way. You know what I mean? Because essentially, not every kid responds to all forms of parenting. You have to be able to, at least in my opinion, in my experience, you have to be able to understand that the way you speak or try to discipline one child may not be the same thing that will be effective with a different child. Same thing as a head coach, or in any, honestly, any leadership position. You have to understand the player, the teammate, all of that that you have starting. So because of that, Mike McDaniel has to understand what kind of players he has, which I love the fact that he's been doing his evaluations. And then from that, be able to determine, okay, how can I interact with these players? And that's going to be up to him 1,000% to make sure he gets better at that. But I personally think, honestly, from what I'm seeing at least, it's looking good. So, guys, again, this is Miss Phins. As you all know, hit that like button and subscribe. It's me, good sexy. I mean, come on, the Dolphins, guys. I'm rocking my wait, so y'all can see. I'm rocking my East 32 t-shirt, Check them out. Um yeah, man, we love this. We love it. Love you guys. You guys are literally the best. Um, and honestly, yeah, TD, I don't have a super chat because I'm still new. Because I gotta get to 1,000 subscribers. So, guys, hit the like button so we can get a super chat. But if you guys do want to donate, you can. If you can see, I think it's coming up now. Well, hit the like button and subscribe. YouTube.com/MissFins slash Miss Fins. But if you, like I said, if you would like to help out the channel, you can donate at Cash App, $ Miss Fins, Venmo, Miss Fins, PayPal, Miss Fins. Cash App, I feel like is the easiest for most people. So, hey, that's where I've been getting it. And I appreciate every single one of you donators. So, yeah, if y'all want to donate and you want to help out the channel, it literally all goes back to the channel, guys. Like buying all this stuff, it's not easy. But I definitely do appreciate each and every single one of you guys. So, yeah, if you guys want to donate, honestly, it goes back to this. But guys, we will see you tonight and obviously tomorrow and the rest of the week for the morning show. So Miss Finn's show, weekdays, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern. Tonight, Wednesday night, for our weekly show. TD and I are gonna have a lovely, super fun show tonight for you guys. So go ahead and come through on Miss Finn's tonight for our weekly night news. Weekly light news. You know what I mean. Let's see here. Delusional Patriots fan, way to come through. Uh, okay, only because this is adorable. Wonder what's into a sippy cut during pre-game call. Yo, you guys are on it this morning. I'm loving it. Between like the 80 million, Mac Coachin, Mac Flurry, Mac, all of this. I love it, guys. Listen, Miss Fizz loved you guys. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate each and every one of you guys. All your donations really do make a difference for the channel. And all your likes, subscribes, guys. Share the content. We got to get to 1,000. We're close to 500. Well, actually, we're close to 400, but got to keep that mentality. So close to 500. We had to get to 500. We got a month to get to 500 before training camp. We got to get to 1,000 before the season start, guys. So help us out. Share, like, subscribe everywhere, all social media, Twitter, Twitch, guys. Thank you so much for joining Miss Vince this morning. Really appreciate it. And guess what, guys? It's easy. MISSPHINS. You see my name like right there. Up here, Miss Fence. Why? Because I love the fence. But honestly, thank you so much. Love you too, guys. Thank you for having me. And it's always a pleasure, really, really being with you guys here each and every morning. And I can't wait till tonight either when TD and I take the stage. Guys, as per usual, thank you very much for joining Miss Fence. You guys have a lovely day. Take care. Bye bye.